Hi, and welcome to this video series on search engine ranking and optimization. This is being brought to you by Cache Data Consulting LLC. We are a consulting firm based in Dallas, Texas. Our primary focus is on database management and consulting. Also, we do website design and development along with search engine ranking and optimization. So that's a little bit background about the company. Today what we are trying to do is we are going to go ahead and pick a page from another website, look at its ranking on different search engines, and then using different SEO techniques we will try to improve the ranking and then come back at a later time to see if we have made any dent in the ranking. So for today's tutorial, the website that I'm using is learningcomputer.com. This is a website on essentially tutorials and video training on several different topics, including Office, Windows, some web content, and also programming technologies. So the page we are interested today is under Microsoft Excel 2007, and specifically the page we are looking at is the Formulas tab. Essentially, let me pause here and switch to Excel just to give you a little background. In the new Excel 2007, everything is broken by tabs. So you essentially have a home tab, insert tab, so on and so forth. We are really interested in the Formulas tab. This is the tab that we really discuss on this page. We give a little background, then we have screenshots and other items that we discuss. So in this case, the page that we are trying to optimize has a very specific content. In your case, it may be different, and we will show you how to really do a research for keywords before you even get started. So in our case, essentially, like I mentioned, we have a page on Excel Formulas tab. Before I look at its rating on different search engines, I am actually going to go into our statistics for this page and see what kind of hits I have been getting essentially in the last few months. So if I go to my URLs, and this is just essentially statistics that is collected over time, I am looking for this file, which is down here, which is the formulas_tab.html, and you will notice that we had essentially 58 hits back in October. So I will go ahead and add that here. These are the essentially the hits, like I mentioned. And the reason I'm doing this is to sort of get a baseline for the optimization. You know, after we make our changes, we will want to come back and essentially really compare to see what kind of hits are we getting. Well, looks like in November we got about 75 hits on this page, which is good. That's an improvement in the right direction. And then finally we will also look at December. Today is actually December 29th, so it's almost the end of the year. And let's see what have we gotten for this page in this month. So it's again back to 56 hits. I will go ahead and enter that here. Also, I would like to use an average just to really smooth out any kind of variations that I'm getting. And looks like I entered a little too many brackets here. So 63 seems to be our number. So we will keep that in mind as we are working on our SEO ranking and optimization. I'm going to go ahead and close this one. I will go ahead and close this one also. So essentially the term that we will be optimizing for is going to be Excel formulas tab. So I am going to go ahead and go to Google, and I'm going to type in Excel formulas tab. This is the essentially the expression that I'm going to use for ranking. Now what I'm doing now is I'm essentially going to use 3 search engines, Google, Yahoo, and Bing, to see that if we are ranking anywhere in the top, let's say 30 results. And the way I can tell is it's if it shows up, because I already visited the page, and when you visit a page in a browser, if you go search for it, it will show up as a different link. I believe it shows up in red color. So we're not in the top 20, and then looks like we are not in the top 30 also. So we didn't make it in Google. Then I will go ahead and go to Yahoo, and then search for the same expression. Now interestingly, in Yahoo we're getting 1.1 million results for this. So I am not in the next 20 results, nor am I in the top 30. So let's go ahead and close this one. And the whole idea is that you want to make progress on your search engine ranking, and you want to show up in the top. Ideally you want to be in the top 10, but I think if you can be in the top 30 to 50 range, that is not bad. And now finally I'm going to search for the same expression on Bing. Oh, so in Bing, interestingly, looks like we are already showing up in the #1 spot, which is very good. So we're showing 1 out of 2.6 million, and if you click on this, this essentially takes you to that page. So I guess I was not expecting this, but anyway, so that's a good start. Now what we're going to do is we are going to basically go back to this page, and before we change anything on this page, I am going to do a little bit of keyword research. Okay, so if maybe I can start a notepad of some of the things we are doing. So search the ranking on search engines. Let me call this as a SEO to-do list. Okay, and for these ones, what we have done is we did Yahoo, Google, and Bing. And apparently, you could search more if you wanted to. The next thing we are going to do is do a little keyword research. Okay, and then as we are going, we will make this list. So for keyword research, essentially I'm going to continue that in part 2. So I think this is probably a good time to wrap this session. So essentially what we did today is we have a page in our list that we need to optimize. We were able to get an average number of hits for this page, and we also found that we are not in Yahoo or Google ranking, although we are showing in Bing ranking. Thank you for watching this video. We will pick this up in part 2.